After losing the AIADMK twin leaf symbol and the right to use the AIADMK name, both OPS and Sasikala camps presented their respective symbol choices to the Election Commission in Delhi. The poll panel then allowed the hat as election symbol for the Sasikala camp. The OPS faction will fight the RK Nagar by-polls under the symbol of a lamp post. But is it really at this point advantage OPS camp? Take a look.
History repeats itself. After nearly 3 decades, the AIADMK symbol of 2 leaves is frozen once again. The 2 major claimants of Jayalalitha's legacy, Sasikala Natarajan's nephew TTV Dinakaran and OPS loyalist E. Madhusudanan, will have new symbols and party names. While Sasikala chose the hat as her symbol inspired by MGR's trademark fur cap, Paneerselvam went for the electric pole for its close resemblance to 2 leaves. Now RK Nagar will witness a close contest between Sasikala's AIADMK Amma and OPS's AIADMK Purachi Thalaivi Amma. And that's not all. There is a third party fighting for Amma's legacy. Jayalalitha's niece Deepa Jaikumar is contesting as a candidate of the MGR Amma Deepa Piravai, a party she launched recently.
Especially the 2 factions of the AIADMK as well as the other heavyweights, they all tried to put me off and thwart me away from trying to file the nomination. This is a defeat for them in the first place and my first victory today.
The last time AIADMK symbol was frozen, Jayalalitha had got the rooster and MGR's wife 2 doves. The 1989 Assembly election settled the legacy battle in favour of Jayalalitha. Now once again, the people of Tamil Nadu will decide the heir of Jaya's legacy and her party. Bureau Report, India Today.
Okay, so both the factions are now trying their best to familiarize the electorate with these new poll symbols, and India Today correspondent Pramod Madhav caught up with the Sasikala camp who are celebrating the party's new hat symbol. Here's how.
So after ECI declared that Team EPS is going to get a hat, even in this negativity, they have chosen for a positive trait, and they say that a hat is a favorite accessory of MGR, and that way they will definitely garner the votes. In fact, the endorsement has already begun. I have one person with me here, and a very nice hat. Enga vaanguneenga indha topi patti enna eppadi nenikreenga?
எங்கள் புரட்சி தலைவர் எம்ஜிஆருடைய தொப்பி அதை நாங்கள் போச்சு எங்களுடைய சின்னமாக இருக்குது RK Nagar இடைத்தேர்தலுக்கு இந்த தொப்பி மாபெரும் வெற்றி பெறும்.
Well, he says like this is a symbol, even MGR carried it all his life, and with this symbol they will definitely win in RK Nagar, and this symbol is going to carry them towards forming a beautiful government. So apparently Team EPS is using this as an accessory which will definitely shade them from sun and also to win the elections at RK Nagar. That way they are banking on it. Another try pannalama or vaati indha topiya podunga. So there you have it. This is the cap carrying the flag. AIADMK's red, white and black, along with MGR as a synagogue in front of it. This is a cap over here. It also says like this is a cap that is going to let the party's Deputy General Secretary TTV Dinakaran towards victory. And here's the cap on my head. In Chennai with camera person Vijay, Pramod Madhav, Pointer Today.
All right, we've got Mr. Durai Pandian, member of the legal team of the AIADMK, joining us now. He, of course, is a sympathizer of the Paneerselvam camp, and advocate and pro Sasikala camp is Mr. C. Rajashekharan. Let me ask you first, Mr. Durai Pandian, both of you, neither Mr. Dinakaran nor your nominee, Mr. Madhusudanan, are going to be able to use the 2-leaf symbol. Then why are you calling it your camp's victory?
You know, like as far as our symbol, what the symbol is allocated to us is concerned, before that I would like to tell one thing. The deciding factors are, you know, like mostly illegitimate groups, and those people can only elect a person. That way, for them to see this symbol, what has been allotted to us, allocated to us, will look peculiarly like a twin leaf. So that way, at the very outset, we say we have got every, chances to win.
Okay,
Other
Mr.
than
Rajshekharan, do you agree with this?
The people whom they are
That the
representing,
lamp
our
post
party
looks
is
very, very similar to the two leaves. So here, right at the beginning, they are working at an advantage.
Padmaja, see, the first and foremost, it is a by-election. Always, if you go by the past track record, 11 times the RK Nagar constituency has faced the elections, the assembly elections, out of which 2 had been won by DMK, 2 had been won by Congress with alliance. So 7 times it was AIADMK together. But today, the government at helm of affairs, government in power is the original AIADMK party. But the symbol is frozen, I agree. But that is due to several other reasons.
But Mr. Rajshekharan, if you were the original AIADMK party, why weren't you given the election symbol? The election commission certainly did not buy any of your pleas.
See, it is only an interim order by the election commission, and this is not the final order. By the way, I want to emphasize one point: the maximum number of MLAs.
Before that, the election will be over. Before that, the election will be over.
Let me finish. The governor of Tamil Nadu had shown in Mr. Edappadi Palanichami, and he has clearly said by his actions, by virtue of the floor test, that the AIADMK party has got the mandate under the leadership of Edappadi Palanichami and TTV Dinakaran as the Deputy General Secretary. So all these people are not illiterate today.
But Mr. Rajshekharan, neither is the election commission, and all of these pleas were made to the ECI.
Who nominated himself.
Okay, Padmaja, I want to make one very important point.
No, it is an history. It is if you take the past. Padmaja, if you take the past, give me 2 minutes. Padmaja, if you take the past, earlier as
No,
you
just
said.
a second, gentlemen, you can't talk over each other. You've had your say, Mr. Rajshekharan. Let Mr. Durai Pandian make a point. Yes, go ahead. What do you say?
Yes, Padmaja, I am very much glad to see you. Talking about the fact which happened earlier. At that time, 39% of the vote were in favor of Puruchi Thalavi Amma, whereas the rest all was seated candidates. Then the 61% were in favor of Janaki faction. In spite of that, when they went and approached the election commission for the symbol, again it was folded and they never released to a twin leaf. It is true. It is a fact, and it is history, and it is the past. That is what has happened now. Having gone and chosen the cap or hat, how can you talk? Now things all have come in press. Every magazine is talking about that. Every
And the fact of the
media is
matter
talking
is,
about
Mr.
that.
Rajshekharan, that for this bipole, it was meant to be a prestige fight. You know it. This is Amma's seat. This is J. Jayalalitha's seat. And by extrapolation, whoever wins it will be seen as someone who has inherited that legacy. And there, you will not be able to use the two-leaf symbol. So your claims of being the real AIADMK just sound a little hollow.
No, Padmaja, you have misunderstood the whole situation and the prevailing ground reality. Because, see, O. Pannirselvam is working according to the whims and fancies of DMK leader Stalin, because he is the B team of DMK. He is doing all this at the behest of DMK Stalin's instructions. So the AIADMK party...
What does that have to do with you being denied the poll symbol?
No, let me finish. See, all this was done at the behest of DMK to help DMK to win. So O. Pannirselvam is working for DMK.
And the other one claiming himself to be the deputy secretary
are very well aware that constituency belongs to Madam Dr. J. Jayalalitha, and the people who are betrayed are traitors, and they will be shown the exit door in the election. They will not be voted. Definitely the legacy of Madam late Jayalalitha is with the AIADMK, and now unfortunately the symbol is frozen, but fortunately the symbol is the cap.
But Mr. Rajshekharan, I'm certain that I'm completely unaware of the ground realities, as you have reminded me, but that still doesn't take away from the fact that you haven't answered my question. You went to the election commission saying, we've got majority MLAs on our side, we've got most of the MPs on our side, and we are the real AIADMK, we have claim over the two-leaf symbol. Election commission said, sorry, you don't.
See, Padmaja, the law of estoppel should have been followed by the Election Commission. Unfortunately, for the reasons best known to them, the wisdom did not prevail, I think so. The Election Commission did not allow the symbol to be with the TTV Dinakaran and AIADMK Edappadi Palanichami. The status quo should have been ordered, but unfortunately it has been frozen. Fine. Now today the AIADMK has got a symbol.
To Sasikala or you.
Well, Mr. Rajshekharan, really unfortunate that you would think that barring your faction of the AIADMK, no one has the wisdom, including the Election Commission. But Mr. Durai Pandian wants to respond. Yes, go ahead.
No, I'm going by the merit. I'm going by the merit. The numbers are with AIADMK party. That's what I want to reiterate. Please understand. I'm not saying I'm only wise and the Election Commission is not wise.
Well, you said that the wisdom did not prevail with the Election Commission, otherwise status quo would have been ordered. But the fact is, maybe the Election Commission, and I'll let Mr. Durai Pandian come in on that.
2 minutes before you said.
Mr. Durai Pandian.
The Election Commission did not apply its mind and did not pass an order in the interest of the whole situation prevailing at
Mr. Rajshekharan, you are a lawyer. You might want to rethink what you are saying. The Election Commission certainly applied its mind. Mr. Durai Pandian,
after
respond.
independence, for the first time, the Election Commission is being blamed. Yes, Ma, you put your question.
Mr. Durai Pandian, what I want to ask you is that if the numbers are on the side of Mr. Palanisamy, or rather on the side of the Dinakaran camp, the Sasikala camp, why did the Election Commission not find merit in their arguments?
That is what happened. You know, last time also, years ago. That is what happened. After the sudden demise of Purachit MGR, 31% was with one faction and 69% was with the other faction. Even then, you know, the symbol was not given. It was not granted to anyone. Both the factions came out with a new symbol only.
Do you think, Mr. Durai Pandian, as a lawyer, and I'm asking for your legal opinion here, do you think that this could also have an effect on the Election Commission? Could this be a reflection of the Election Commission's thinking on the other plea that you have made before it? The fact that you have challenged the legitimacy of the appointment of Ms. Sasikala as General Secretary, saying that the procedure hasn't been followed there.
Except claiming twin leaves. Other than that, we don't find any, mistake, wrong with the Election Commission. I'm not for it. For your kind information.
No. My question was different. The fact that the Election Commission did not find merit in Mr. Palanisamy in the camp's argument.
Somebody speaking in a mic, the other side.
All right, fine. Mr. Durai Pandian, we'll just let that quieten down. I don't think you're being able to hear my question. But Mr. Rajshekharan, again coming back to you. The fact is that of all the people who have been fielded from RK Nagar, is Mr. Dinakaran at a disadvantage because he is the only outsider? Look at the others. Mr. Madhusudanan has a sizable presence in the area. Even the candidates who have been fielded by the BJP, by the DMK, they're all locals. Not so for Mr. Dinakaran, and now you don't even have the party symbol.
Padmaja, see, we have to see this election as a by-election alone. This is not the general election. The government in power will definitely win the election going by the past precedents of several by-elections in several states. So, going by that yardstick alone and that merit alone, I would say that TTV Dinakaran would win the election in the interest of the state and the constituency and the people, because the people of the constituency want good governance to be given to them, because if the ruling party is the party which they elect as their candidate, definitely the constituency will get the best for them. If they elect an opposition party or the another party whichever claims, the constituency will lose what they have to get legitimately from the ruling party. So always this happens everywhere, not only in Tamil Nadu. Any by-election going by the past.
No, actually the last time that both of the factions had fought and the Election Commission had frozen the party symbol, both the factions had lost, sir. So have the two of you unwittingly actually handed this by-poll to the DMK?
Yeah, no, it is not the AIADMK, the Edappadi Palanichami, TTV Dinakaran, the original AIADMK. It is the O Pannirselvam camp which is working for DMK, because in the assembly also the ruckus created O Pannirselvam supported DMK Stalin. So this is very open in the public space, the public domain, and the people of Tamil Nadu are aware of it.
Okay.
He is only working
Let Mr.
for the
Durai
victory
Pandian
of
have his
DMK.
final word.
That is my
Where
point.
do you?
Mr. Durai
What
Pandian.
proof do you have? What proof do you have to mean talking ill about my leader? Yeah.
Mr. Durai Pandian,
Yes, ma'am.
has this bi-poll been handed on a silver platter to the DMK? Are we going to see a repeat of what happened in '89, that two factions fought and the DMK walked away with the prize?
Time changes, the leadership changes, everything is changed. Now DMK will be pushed to third place and Dinakaran will be pushed back to fourth place, and we will definitely win, and 10,000 votes only will this Dinakaran get, and DMK will naturally come to third
Anybody
place.
can daydream.
BJP,
We cannot stop anybody
may
from
substitute
daydreaming.
the second place.
So let
That's
everybody
all.
dream.
That is my
The harsh
my
reality,
prediction.
TTV Dinakaran will win the elections because he is of the ruling party. That's all.
You will have to dream. We are thinking about the probabilities and predictions with 100% surety.
All right. We'll leave it at that. Thank you very much, Mr. Durai Pandian and C. Rajshekharan, for joining us. Of course, you're saying that times change and leaders change, but the leader who was fighting at the time against Janaki Ramachandran was none other than Jayalalitha herself. Are you suggesting that Mr. O. Selvam is going to be more charismatic than Jayalalitha? He'll manage to pull off a coup, unlike what Jayalalitha in '89 had managed to do. We'll be keeping a close watch on what happens in RK Nagar. For now, thanks very much for joining us. But the big other story that we've been tracking here on India Today, a Shiv Sena MP, Ravindra Gaikwad, attacked a staff member of Air India at the Delhi airport. The only reason was because he was very upset he was made to sit in economy class and not business class. What's worse, the staffer actually had the temerity to talk back to the member of parliament and say that he's going to complain against it. The outcome was that the MP took off his sandal and beat up the staffer. Worse, far from being apologetic, he's actually proud of what he did.
Not only does Gaikwad find joy in assaulting a 61-year-old Air India staff member, he also shamelessly brags about it in front of camera again and again.
पर वो तो आपको बोल ही रहे थे, कोई ऐसा हाथापाई तो नहीं?
नीचे चल, एमपी है तो क्या हुआ, मोदी को कंप्लेन करूंगा। मैं बोला सबसे आवाज नीचे। अरे मैं टीचर हूँ, लेकिन शिवसेना का एमपी हूँ। मैं 100 बार पैर गिर सकता हूँ, लेकिन घमंड से आया तो थप्पड़ भी निकालने का मेरे को बड़ा साहब ने सिखाया, निकाला है मैंने।
The Shiv Sena parliamentarians' hooliganism drew criticism from all corners.
Physical assault is not a thing which any democratic person of any political party will encourage. And any physical assault will always be condemned.
हम जो सांसद है, हमने अधिक जिम्मेदारी के साथ में जनता में बिहेवियर करना चाहिए.
The Shiv Sena defended its MP's reckless behavior by asking for a fair chance. The victim of the assault, Sukumar Raman, has given the Air India management his version of the incident. The Shiv Sena MP's reckless behavior should make the country sit up and start a debate. Isn't it time VVIPs are stripped of their special privileges? With Kamaljeet Sandhu and Ananda Banerjee, Bureau Report, India Today.
That's it then on today's edition of 8 p.m. Remember, tomorrow is India Today Women's Summit. Some very interesting sessions and most of them live through the day on India Today. Don't miss it. Thanks for watching.